This is Christos from Septicflesh, and you are watching Metal Sickness. All the tour went really great. In comparison with the French tour that we did 3 years ago, we won more fans, and we did a sold out show in Paris, and everything was excellent. We chose France, as a first tour to promote the new album because we knew that we have a very strong fan base here, and I think the total result was really great. I think the best show that we did was in Paris because it was full packed, and the energy and the tension from the crowd boost our performance, and we made a really excellent show there. In the first show that you mentioned, it was the first show that we did for the Great Mass, and we had many, as you saw, many technical problems, which was not. Yes, yeah, the computer suddenly stopped. We had serious problems there, but this can happen, because we don't have the luxury to have an orchestral, and we reproduce the orchestral sound from laptop. There is no other way to do it. We recorded in 3 different studios. We started in the summer and recorded in our professional studio in Athens, and then we went to Prague to record the orchestra. And after the Prague recordings, we went to Peter Tagdren in order to mix the new album. It was the first time that we did something like that, but as our studio in Athens is ours, we had a lot of time to experiment, to test some new ideas with the orchestra, and I think the result is amazing. Especially Peter Tagdren's work is really unique because he had a really difficult task in order to mix the orchestra with the metal part, which is not easy at all, because the dynamics there are complex, and he has to take care each of the color of the orchestra. No, Septicflesh, all of us are working as a team, but each of us has his own role in the band. I compose the majority of the orchestral parts because I have studied classical music, and I know how the orchestra works, how blends with the metal part, etc. Fotis is more responsible for the rhythmical patterns. Sotiris is for the lyrics and the melodies, and Seth for the artwork and the music, of course. But all of us work as a team, and I think this is the unique feeling of an atmosphere of Septicflesh, that each of us contribute from his own ability, with his own ability and his strength. Till now, I think it's by far the best album that we ever did. We were a little bit concerned because Communion was also a very good album, but we have four album of the month in Europe, and everyone considered the Great Mass as our best album, and this really pleased us. And we are looking forward for the next album to make something new and much better. Each of our release has something to say. We don't want to copy our previous albums. Of course, the Great Mass has a big connection with the Communion because of the orchestra. But even that, the composition process in Communion was different than the Great Mass, and this is evident, I think. Although it's difficult, because a lot of things going on with the orchestra, I think we have find a way in order to blend all these songs together really well. I'm sorry that I'm sad that I didn't have the chance to see Rob Zombie because it was yesterday, and it's one of my favorite bands. And Scorpions, I'm not so fan of it, But if I would have a chance to see any band like Apocalyptica, I would like to see Apocalyptica. They play today.
Yeah,
I don't know. I would like to see them because I have never seen them. No, in next week we are going in the US for a month. For a month in US and Canada with Children of Bodom, Devin Townsend and Obscura. We will be there for a month, and we will not have a chance to perform festivals in Europe. I would say Britney Spears. Because she makes rubbish music, but okay, so I would like to say that I don't know if you know Chaos Star. Chaos Star, do you know my other band?
I heard of it.
Yeah, that I'm working on the new material right now, and hopefully in 2012 I will release the album from Season of Mist. I would like to thank all our fans, the French fans especially, that have supported us all these years, even with our split up. And I hope they will enjoy the Great Mass. They will be pleased with our release. I think, with the Great Mass, we give a new breath not only to our music, I think also to the symphonic metal, because we made an exceptional work there, because the orchestra is part of the composition and is not an expensive tool as an accompaniment or something like that. I think we are in a good way, and for the next album we have some ideas to expand and not copy again the Great Mass.